I'm a biohazard waiting to just stalk you down. That's the viruses that I spew. I am pestilence. I'm like one of the 4 horsemen. I just bring pestilence to you.
I did not hit the microphone this time. I just want you at home to know.
Days you hit the microphone, and some days, well, that microphone hits you.
That happens to me every day.
The microphone starts hitting me. I am way too drunk. It's like, oh, I got beat up by the microphone today. You think radio DJs say that all the time? They're like, I just went into work and I just got beat up today by the microphone. It was bad.
Is that slang for penis?
It could be.
Maybe.
It sounds like it.
Oh, it hit me in the face. I couldn't stop it. I'm just saying, if you were going to be hitting the penis in the face,
right.
That's what would happen. You couldn't stop it because you'd probably be into it, I would assume.
I don't know.
I've never been hit in the face with a penis, nor would I want to, but I'm just saying I thought if you
Well,
would
I was once,
hit.
but it was by accident.
What?
Whoa, story time.
No, it was just a 3-way, and it's not the right. Wasn't the dream 3-way.
You were doing the devil's 3-way.
Yeah.
It was the kind that you go, well, hey, at least I can say I was on a threesome. It's
the kind where you can make an Eiffel Tower.
Oh yeah, and you're doing your thing.
The wobbly H.
Down with her, and then you look up, and it's like, and you go, and you look up at him, and he's going, if you want. And no thanks. And then I think I was done. Yep.
You can put that away.
Warning. The following podcast contains language not suitable for younger listeners. You have been warned.
Now being from the fortified bunker below Culver City, California, this is, well, that happened.
And with that, welcome to Well That Happened, the once-a-week event where Jeff, Todd, and I get together and talk a bunch of nonsense. But Todd's not here. Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
Sam Renderis, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
So,
and
we have a guest.
We have Joe B. once again joining us this week.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Todd could not be here. There are some other things going on in his life where he has to be absent.
So, Sam, what's the word for the week?
The word of the week is shoop. That is internet slang for to be photoshopped. Shoop. Like, salt and peppers. Shoop, shoop-a-doop, shoop-a-doop, shoop-a-doop.
I don't know that song.
You don't know that song?
I don't know that
I
song.
do not know that song.
You know it, you just don't remember it very well.
Baby, I wanna shoot.
That's in the Deadpool.
Yes.
The Deadpool thing.
Yeah,
okay.
I did not
It
know
was one of the
that.
biggest songs of like the mid-90s. I
Look,
think it was the mid-90s.
I have to admit, when I was growing up, I was pretty much 2 decades behind because I had parents. I was an only child, so every time we were driving the car or whatever, when I finally get radio time, my parents had control of the dials, and it was always be on the 60s and the 70s station, the oldies. So I was about 2 decades behind every single time a new decade came. By the time I got to the 2000s, I was just getting into the 80s.
Like,
it was like great.
Is the best song ever.
I was like, dude, have you guys heard this new song by Ricky Martin? Holy crap. Dude. I want to get there and mambo some number 5.
That's not Ricky Martin.
Whatever. I don't even care. That's how far behind I was.
Yeah, no, I had MTV growing up as a kid. My dad was very weird. He would always get cable, cancel cable, get cable, cancel cable. Because when the rates would go up, he would just cancel it, and then he'd call them back, and after like a month...
Sometimes I think we're related. We had the same childhood.
I was like, what is going on? I miss MTV. And then MTV would come in, I'd watch a bunch of that. It's like... I loved MTV when I was a kid.
Oh, back when MTV was good?
Yeah. Like, for me, I really remember just watching music videos, probably since I was 5 years old, 1985 to 1995, and I stopped watching MTV for a while because then I got interested in girls and got distracted by all that. Mm-hmm. And then around 98, 99, I got back into MTV, and there was a Total Request Live with Carson Daly, and I was just watching that, and I'd be like, why isn't there not more metal on this channel?
Yeah.
I want some metal. Slayer!
Even Headbangers Ball
Yeah.
got disappointing because you would stay up, it was only once a week, Saturday nights, and you'd stay up till 2:30, and you'd be waiting. I'd be waiting all night for one real heavy metal video. And they wouldn't play it, or they'd play something that classified as metal, but it was stuff you could watch during the day. And
What's
why
up?
shows
Welcome
that?
to Headbangers Ball. We've got Guns N' Roses with November
Yes.
Rain.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses.
Not
okay.
metal.
Good song, but I could see that during the day.
No, it's not a good song.
Let's see some Slayer. Let's see some Anthrax. So you wait all night long for that last video. And you go, okay, maybe that's gonna be one. And they go, and here's Bon Jovi, and you go. I actually wrote him a letter. Remember Ricky Rackman, the guy who hosted it? I wrote him a letter when I was like 14, and he wrote me back.
No kidding.
Yeah, he wrote me back, and it was literally he really typed it, and you could tell it was really from him, and he signed it, and I was really stoked by that. And he apologized in a sense, and saying it's not up to me what videos we play, and it's up to it's what gets played throughout the day. They want us to throw that in. And it's what And he says if it was up to me, I would play more Slayer and Anthrax and Megadeth and stuff.
Yeah, I was watching the comedy special. Speaking of having to bend to the will of your corporate masters, the Anthony Jeselnik comedy special on Netflix. It's called Thoughts and Prayers, and he's basically like the darkest humor that you can get. Like they're one-liner kind of humor, but it's really dark. Like he's making jokes about his grandmother passing away. He's making jokes about dead kids, and he talked about how every time there's a tragedy, he puts something offensive on Twitter. He's like, because he hates people who go on there with thoughts and prayers, because he's like, because all they want to be reminded of is, think about me. And so he was talking about the one time he did for the Aurora, Colorado shooting, and he had his show on Comedy Central. And I guess his boss called him on the phone and told him, like, dude, you need to delete that Twitter
What did he
post.
say?
He said something about, like, other than that, how was the movie?
Oh.
And so, his boss calls him and tells him, you need to take that post down. And Justin Leck's like, no, I'm not doing that. He goes, if you don't do it, you're going to be fired. And it hit him like, oh man, like if it was just me, I wouldn't matter, because he's like, I got my comedy career. This is what I do. I'm known for doing this kind of stuff. He's like, but now I have this whole cast and crew of actors and writers and camera people. And he's like, what am I going to do? Like, go up to Bob and be like, hey, Bob, sorry, no camera work for you on Monday. He's like, no. He's like, it's the one time that he backed down. But he said that he regretted it ever since. He's like, looking back now that his show's been canceled, he's like, screw it, I would have gotten everybody fired. But I mean, it's like, I'm pretty sure the game that you have to play with, corporations or like a big company like that, you just gonna be like, well, it's gonna
Politics. You gotta play politics sometimes.
Yeah. Do you think Ricky Ratman took a shot in the mouth? Like, like, please, can we play some Anthrax? No.
He was dodging that microphone penis.
Are you?
What are you doing? Having a seizure?
He's dodging the microphone penis.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
I'm being flipper. Wow.
Well, with that,
With that,
we should probably move on.
let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what we wanted to talk about this week.
All right.
34-year-old man was arrested in Chicago, but he's had a long history of
He's had a
events
criminal
with the
arrest?
laws. Criminal record
Okay.
of gloriness, which started in the state of Wisconsin. But what caught me was his name, because he was arrested for assaulting an officer. But his name, what a great name to have. His name is beezow zopittybop-bop-bop. That's his name.
Do you think his parents were one of those bop-it toys, Bop it, zippity-bop, zippity-bop, skip it, pull it, yonk it, ragga, bippity-bop, boop, bop, boop.
Did his parents give him that name? Do you know, or is that
No,
something
his
he
name
legally
is
had
like,
changed?
we'll just say his name was James Randall. I made that name up. It's not really his name. He had a normal sounding name. And I don't know what happened. He got to be in his late 20s and decided, you know what? I'm going to give myself the coolest name possible. Beezow. Nope. No, it just can't be one word. You got to have a middle name and a last name. Doo-doo. Okay, I'm in. I'm on board, but it's not complete. What can I go with? I got it. Zopittybop-bop-bop.
I wish his last name was Jones at the end of that.
Jones the Third.
Smith.
So, I mean, for me, I was thinking to myself, like, what kind of crazy name, if you were going to legally change your name, what kind of name would you come up with?
Oh, man.
And so I'm going to, I know I sprung this up kind of last minute here, but who do I pick first? Haley!
Oh, hell. That's going to be my name. Oh, hell.
Hi, I'm Hell.
Oh, hell.
Okay. That was your answer. Oh, okay. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Joby?
Man.
Damn. I'd have to throw a swear word in there somewhere.
That's fine.
It'd have to be some shit. My name would be something like shit on the floor Jones.
On the floor.
And
Nice.
just so that way. Oh, you know why? Okay, now that'd be good because we were talking about this earlier today. How at where we work, the grocery store, which we're not allowed to name, I don't like the way we wear name tags, and I don't like that our name shows up on the receipt when we hand to people. So one of our coworkers thought, well, would it be funny if you legally change your name to something really stupid? And they have to print that on the receipt thing, because that's how you'd have to be in payroll. It'd be awesome to be shit on the floor Jones, hand them the receipt.
It would just say shit
Jay.
J.
There you go.
Nice.
I want to return this. Who took? Oh, it was J.
Well, it would be great because they're trying to be like, maybe it's shite, sheet, shahoot, shait.
Nope, just
It's a Muslim, I think. He was the one who provided me with terrible customer service. Shit to J? Shit to J? No, it's shit J, sir.
Shigent.
I'm Sergeant Shigent.
I can even do it in German. Scheisse Jones.
Seisha Jones.
And Jeff.
Oh man, see, this is good. This is hard. I think, well, when I was a young kid, I wanted to change my name several times, and several times I wanted to change my name to Clark Kent because I wanted to be Superman. But now, growing up, I realized that Superman is not my calling. A great wizard is my calling. So I think I would become Vastagar von Trier's Lon Schnicken, the Magicianal Great.
So Vag the Magicianal Great.
Yeah, you can call me Vag for short. Enter.
Come into my house.
It's my box. Come on in. Stay for a while.
How long have you been living on the street? I've been living on the street since as long as I can remember.
I've never left the street. I was born on the street, literally. No, seriously. I mean, I down and I was done. They just cut the cord and left me there.
They threw a deck of cards at you and were just like, there you go. Get to it, kid.
Yep. And I was like, I will learn these. I will learn these well. So yeah, I think I would go with a great wizard name.
Nice.
Like whatever I just said. Vashatican Vag.
Just call yourself Princess Consuela Banana Hammock.
I would go with Zip Tie Burger Time.
Zip tie burger time. That's good.
Yeah, because why not?
exactly.
It's like you're describing how you want to get arrested in your last meal.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, yes, I will take the burger time right now. Come on, burger time me.
If I'm going to get arrested, I want the zip ties and I want the burgers.
Now, obviously this man was arrested for assaulting an officer, but what kind of crime would you commit? Haley.
Damn it, I hate when you do this.
Oh, damn it, I hate when you do this. Joe B, we'll get back to Haley.
I'd steal money and give it to poor people. I'd do a Robin Hood type thing.
Oh, you'd Robin Hood it.
Yep.
Oh, man.
You are
Jones
nice.
has struck again.
And I'd steal. I'd want to steal from, not from like, kind of like from the government. Somehow figure out a way to steal from the IRS and kind of.
Well, isn't that you stealing from people in general?
I'm stealing from people who have stolen from us already and then giving it back to us.
Just rob Wall Street.
There you go.
Okay, I don't know if on the floor Jones can figure out how to do any of it really. I'm just
Floor Jones and the assault on Wall Street.
It's got to start small.
exactly.
Jeff?
Oh, man, I think I would create mass panic. I think, as an illusion type of thing. Kind of like an Orson Welles type of, like...
He's dark.
I know, right? Well, so here's the thing. You know how Orson Welles did the aliens for War of the Worlds? I would do something, something similar, but bigger and better, because Vag the Great Magician can only do that.
I just imagine Jeff putting on a cloak and be like, madness is about. It's time. Pulls out his sword and he's like, He just starts slicing you up. He's like, it's mass hysteria. Why not?
Right, and then...
I would get arrested for helping him out.
Yeah, probably.
That's true.
I'd be like, I need an assistant. But yeah, I think ultimately after the mass hysteria happens, then yeah, I think I would subject the world to paying me a ransom to stop them from my illusion.
Other than helping him out, I'd get arrested for arson probably or something like that from trying to cover up the crime scene of mass panic.
I could imagine you just playing Prodigy's Firestarter as you're setting these arsons. Like,
It won't go any further than there. It It
I
won't
just-
go any further than here.
I would be in the same boat as Joe B. I'd rob Wall Street.
Oh man. Would you give it to anyone or just keep it for yourself?
I'd keep a good chunk for myself.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, like I think like 50 mil for myself would be good enough to live forever. And then the rest, you know, just start spreading it out to like the middle class and the poor. You know, really start setting the system back, giving the system back the power.
Wow,
you know,
you guys
because we
are
are
real.
the system.
You guys
not
are
Wall
nice.
Street.
Apparently, I'm just a greedy bastard.
You are. It's okay.
That's all right.
What would you at home do? What will you have select for a funny name? Let us know in the comments down below, or let us know at wellthathappenedpodcast.com. There's a contact bar. And with that, let's move on.
All right, it's time for Jeff Lies and WTH. Every single week, I'm going to bring to you 4 news articles. One is real, the other 3 I have made up. And it's job of my co-hosts, Joe and Sam, Haley, and usually Todd, but he's missing today, so, you know, got to let him do his thing. To tell me which one is the real article. You can play at home too, see if you can figure out which my lie is. This week's theme, since we're going with funny names, is That's an Unfortunate Name. All right, article number 1. VJJ to change its name to Juvenile Justice Department of Virginia, or JJVA.
I like that. That's good. That's solid. The JJ is going to change its name to JJ Vijay.
Article number 2. Indian car maker Tata to change Zika car named after Zika virus spread. Article 3. Ugly ladies raise $1,500 in food drive. And Article 4. Black cock church to get extension. Those are the news articles. Tell me which one do you think?
All the ugly ladies. All the ugly ladies. All the ugly ladies. All the ugly ladies.
Tell me which one do
Wow,
you think
that
is the
was
real
good.
article, Samuel.
Oh man. Oh man. This is really tough. I'm very pleased with this. These are unfortunate names, but I am gonna go with. I'm gonna go with VAJJ to change its name to the Juvenile Justice Department of Virginia, or JJVA, VJJ.
So for JJ. All right. Joe, which one do you think is the real article?
God damn it. I'm torn because there's one I want to pick just because it's funny as hell. The other one I think the real one is number 2. Indian car maker Tata to change Zika car name after Zika virus spread.
Okay.
They're gonna change it to Zima.
I love that his name's Tata, though.
Yeah, right? It's a good name
I
for a
wanted
car
to say
company.
Black Cock Church to get.
All right,
I
Haley,
want that to be real.
all right, Haley, which one do you think is the real article?
Okay. I'm going to go with Blackcock Church to get extension because I either A, really did hear that news article, or while I was running a fever when I was sick, made it up in my head. So
Oh, okay.
one of the two.
There you go.
Maybe that's how Jeff got the story. You're like sweating, all sick in bed. You're tossing and you're turning. You're like, Black cock gets extension.
It's terrible. While I've been sick, I've only been having dreams about podcasting.
That's a good dream to
It's
have.
seriously all I've been dreaming
It's
about.
sort of like what we do, except I don't know if sometimes we're doing it right.
I don't know. I might call it a dream, more of a nightmare for me. I don't know. It's
It's better than having a dream of being
So
stuck
let's
on
hear
register
about-
scanning groceries.
Let's hear about that black cock.
All right, so you all agree that ugly ladies raise $1,500 in food drive is a lie, and that article is a lie. I made that one up. Although the town of Ugly is real, I had to look it up, and I looked up funny sounding names for towns, and Ugly, I forget where the state is, but it is a real town. So there you go. It's very possible to the ladies of Ugly, you could raise $1,500 in a food drive someday. So go for it. All right, let's go with number 1. VJJ to change his name to Juvenile Justice Department of Virginia, or JJVA. That you, Sam, you say that one's the real article.
I want it to be, just because of the way VAJJ, JJVA. I don't know. It really
does work well.
sounds so good to me.
right. That article is a lie. I'm sorry, Sam.
Damn it.
I made that one up. Yeah, it took me a second because I was like, I want to use VJJ in an article, and then I was like, well, what the hell do I call it? Juvenile Justice. Perfect. So yeah, that's how I made that one up. And then, all right, so we have number 2 and number 4. So let's go with number 2. Indian car maker Tata to change Zika car named after Zika virus spread. That is a mouthful, but I didn't make that one up.
What?
That one is the real article. So Joe, well done. That is the correct. Yeah, there is an Indian car maker named Tata, And yeah, their car is Zika, but now since the Zika virus is spreading, they want to be like, we don't want to associate ourselves with that. And Haley, Blackcock was the name of the inn from several weeks ago.
There we
That
go.
was they couldn't get their Facebook page.
I know I heard about Blackcock from
I
somewhere.
remember that now.
Yeah, so I stole my own article and used it for that. So there you go.
Okay.
Blackcock is a name of an inn somewhere in England, and they can't get a Facebook page because everyone thinks that they're talking about black cock.
So the Blackcock article is not true.
That is not true. That is a lie.
You lied about the Blackcock.
I did lie about it's a big lie. It's a big black cock lie.
No extension for the Blackcock.
No extension for the Black Cock Church. Sorry. That is... Oh, they have a nice steeple, I hear. Nice, long, stiff steeple. So, there you go. So
There's just a whole bunch of it's just flopping all over the place on this segment.
Yeah.
It's-
Blackcock.
wow. You keep saying it like it's going to come out for you. I
Frankly,
don't-
it's funny. It's just, you have to say it,
hilarious.
black cock. Right.
I'll just see how many times we can say Blackcock on this segment.
Apparently, this is going to be the new drinking game. Black cock.
Maybe that should have been the word.
I just feel like it's going to be shooped in here somewhere.
Shoop in a black cock.
There you go. Cheers. And with that, let's move on.
And we're back. Welcome. It is that once a week event that everybody looks forward to. It is time to pick who needs their ass kicked. Jeff, let us know the rules.
All right. Rule number 1 is that each host has 1 minute on the clock to present their nominee for some ass kickery. Some ass kicking. Rule number 2 is no host. Rule number 2 is that no host can vote for themselves. Rule number 3 is that there'll be no dead children, kids, etc. And rule number 4, if you don't like the outcome of today's vote, let us know, and we might change it.
That's right. You can let us know at wellthathappenedpodcast.com or comments right down below and let us know your thoughts. And, as always, Joe B. Having fun over there?
Yeah.
Oh, you have your notebook of justice.
Ah.
My notebook of justice.
That's
nice.
right.
His isn't green though, right?
No, it's not green.
No, I should have gotten a green one. Huh?
Man.
That was
your
the
I don't think you can
torso
see that
is
low
missing.
on this. I don't know.
How does that feel anyway when you're like?
Hey, you know what? It feels drafty.
Okay.
It feels
Just
real
making sure.
drafty.
Yeah.
But, all right. Who's going to go first?
I'll go first this week.
All right. I hope it's a good one.
I hope so, too.
Because
It's
you were quite punctual at picking your story for the week.
by punctual 5 minutes before we started the segment.
All right, Jeffrey Potts, are you ready?
Indeed.
On your mark, get set, ask it.
All right, I'm going to choose Amanda Eggert and her boyfriend, James Roth. They decided to go out and get drunk, and which is fine, do that. Do what you want. But when it's time to drive home, don't let your 9-year-old kid drive the car back home with a 7-month-old? 11-month-old baby also sitting in the back of the car. Yes, Deputy Jeff Hahn told the court that he noticed that the car was kind of swerving in and out, and when he pulled the car over, he found a 9-year-old driving the car, and when he asked the 9-year-old to get out, he got out with the car still in drive. He turned the ignition off, and the car started to roll backwards. So, luckily, no one was hurt. No one got hurt. But now, Amanda and her boyfriend, James, they are on several counts of felony charges, and which they've pled, at this point, not guilty. I think you need your ass kicked. There you go.
Talk about being responsible. There you go. You drive.
Yeah.
You got this.
Don't worry, if we get
Old
pulled
enough.
over, we'll just shoop me in right here. It'll be okay.
Nice. Well done. All right.
All right. I'll go next.
All right. All right, Sam Renderos, are you ready?
I am.
All right, 3, 2, 1, ass kick.
The person who needs her ass kicked this week is an Italian husband. Why? Because he decided to report his wife to the authorities, and now she is looking at 6 years prison time for not doing household chores. That's right, you heard here first. An Italian husband has turned his wife over to the authorities and accused her of not doing her womanly duties of making sure that the house is clean, that the dishes are done, the laundry is folded, and that his blowjob for the evening has been fulfilled to completion. This man needs his ass kicked because now you, in your stupidity, have failed to realize that if she goes away for 6 years, you're going to have to do all the work. You stupid man. And what is up with Italy and these crazy rules like that they have that you can turn your significant other over for something as trivial as household chores? But what really got him was the fact that his wife kicked him out of their shared bedroom, and that was it. That was it. I'm calling the cops right now.
It. That's it. Wow. Time's up.
Damn.
Wow. All right. Well,
Italy.
There's a problem there. Yeah. You know what the problem is? I think there are dishes in the sink. Haley?
Jeff's is 4.
And Jeff being deleted from the show.
And from life.
Let's shoop Todd in right over where Jeff's supposed to be.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Joe B, are you ready?
Sure.
On your mark, get set. Ask it.
Okay, and this goes along with the criminals with stupid names, too, because the person who needs his ass kicked is a young boy in Chicago whose Facebook name is Glockboy Murdoch. Yeah, his real name is Leon Teague. He's 18 years old, and he posted on Facebook a video of himself pouring still boiling water onto a cat. The video opens up with a up-top view of the water boiling, and you can hear voices calling the cat. You hear the cat meowing, and they follow the pan as he holds out the window and throws it on the cat. Now, luckily, the cat was rescued and is doing fine. They say this, it has some scabbing and everything, and the fur is singed. But still, what kind of douchebag harms animals like that? Leon Teague or Glockboy Murdoch, you need your ass kicked.
With 10 seconds left on the clock.
Psychotics do that.
Psychotics do that.
Yeah, I know.
Also known as Mike Huckabee's 19-year-old son. Ooh. Oh, snap. Yeah, that's a true story. Ladies and gentlemen, look it up. Mike Huckabee's son. What a winner.
Likes to torture animals?
Yeah, when they were on the Boy Scout trip, he was one of the leaders. They decided to kill a dog.
Oh, that's
Mike
nice.
Huckabee, the good Christian that he is, said, "Boys will be boys."
Yeah, you know who else said that? That family where they got like 9 kids and their son molested his sisters.
That's right. The Dugers.
Oh, wow.
Winners.
How to go
Fun
I want to kick your ass.
All right.
Fun and lights.
Yeah.
That's what we're all about here at the Well Gonna Happen podcast. Let us know in the comments what you thought about that.
Oh, fun and light segment there.
All right, so who's going to go first in the voting?
Well, I went first, so I guess I'll vote first.
All right, Joe B, are you ready? No, I'm kidding. Go ahead, Joe.
There's no real contest here. Any kind of time when animals are hurt or killed or anything like that, or anybody is hurt, just because somebody's young kid is being a douchebag, he needs his ass kicked, and he needs it kicked very, very hard. Did you say he was going to prison or leave?
Not prison. He did get arrested.
Well, that's good.
I don't know how long he was in jail, but
Well,
he
not
did
long
go to jail
enough.
for at least for a night.
Not long enough, in my opinion. He needs a good jail term and an ass kicking while in that said jail.
Yeah.
He needs some good prison
He
love.
needs
Let's
to
just
be
say
mauled
that.
by cats.
What's that?
He needs to be mauled by cats.
Ooh, that'd be good. Like tigers.
So like the Revenant, but with cats? Nice.
I haven't seen that
Yes.
yet, but I just imagine. Yes, sure, okay.
Or just pour some boiling water on him.
Ooh, I like
That's-
that one.
I thought
much
of that
better.
myself, too. I was
And
thinking
then
that
get
myself.
mauled by cats because the skin will be sensitive.
Ooh, ugh.
I hope he's allergic.
Ooh, I'm cutting into this pot roast right now as we speak. It's so tender.
I don't wanna kill you. I just wanna make you hurt real
I
bad.
wish you were dead.
I'll go next. I am also going to vote for Joe B. That's a terrible story. That's a terrible human being. I'm speechless at this point in time.
Yep.
For people to go ahead, because he's 18 years old, he's when you're making these kinds of decisions, it shows that you're not a good person and you're a danger to society. And it's always the psychotics who start hurting animals first before they move on to their next victim, women. And so I don't know why I said it.
Well,
like that.
it often is. It often is.
It often is,
Yeah.
because they're perceived to be the weaker sex, even though I call them the genetic superiors, because goddamn it, they got both X's.
Yes.
We only got the one. So yeah, Joe B, that guy needs his ass kicked. But what I like about the women in the 2 X's is that I like making the 3 X's with them.
Wow.
X.
I'm gonna shoot both of you out. It's just gonna be the Haley and Joe show.
Man, this whole camera's just worthless now.
Okay, so we have Italy and what was yours?
Mine was the kid who was driving home.
That's right. Oh my God. Because those are both just so It's so,
I mean, it doesn't matter. You won, so. I mean,
Well, yeah, I know, but I still want to be able to, because I'm going to have to say that because for years, Sam, I want to kick all of Italy's ass for allowing those rules to still exist. But then Jeff, I want to kick that. I'm voting for Jeff's because those, were they both parents?
Both parents were
Well, the
family.
mother and her boyfriend. So the guy was not necessarily the father.
Not necessarily the father.
But he's still an adult.
He is.
Yeah, that's just, they need their asses soaked. They both of your stories need their asses kicked. I'm gonna go with that one because being a parent myself, I just think of
Yeah.
that guy.
And who do you think needs their ass kicked? Let us know in the comments down below, or let us know at wellthathappenedpodcast.com, and we will read your comments. Which apparently, Joe, you have comments.
Oh yes, I'm sure I do.
Haley, would you read us the comments? And Joe, once again, will you lip sync?
I'll lip sync my comments.
All right.
I don't remember what I said, but
So anyway, this is going to be your daily or your weekly cup of Joe.
All right, comment number 1 from Joe Baker.
oh, I made more than one. That's right.
Joe, are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, comment number 1 is, hey, that guy in the jack-o'-lantern shirt talks too much. Tell him to shut up.
I like that you threw an invisible F-bomb in there.
That's right.
And then he replied to his own comments.
Yes.
From Joe Baker. He's kind of handsome, though. And that's been your week, your cup of Joe.
I love it. Well, the first thing was because when I first get notifications that someone's commented or liked or disliked our video, it's funny because I can't tell who says it or who says what. So all I saw was that guy in a jack-o'-lantern shirt talks too much. I'm like, well, you, whoever that was.
And it was Joe.
And then I looked at it and I was like, oh, it was Joe. Jesus Christ. I was getting mad at him for his own comment about himself. Oh.
And of course I say that about myself because when I go and watch it, I go, I don't like seeing myself or hearing myself. So then I go, oh, God, I talk too much. Shut up.
Everyone feels that way.
I'm
It's okay.
so egotistical. Every time that the podcast goes up, I watch it on YouTube because I want to see myself and hear myself. I am just in love with me.
Okay, well, everyone's like that except for Sam.
You know what's funny, though, is I noticed this week we got 2 thumbs down of 2 people not liking our video and 1 thumb up, or 5 thumbs up, sorry, 5.
Awesome.
You should comment if you're going to thumbs down. I don't care. It's fine. I don't care.
You don't
Just
like
tell me
it.
why you don't like it.
The bottom line is this. So listen, we appreciate anybody who takes the time to listen to our podcast. We love you guys for taking 30 minutes out of your day on Mondays and Wednesdays to listen to us ramble about nonsense. And to the people who don't like us, that's cool too, because guess what? We love you for listening anyway because it counts on the marker.
Yes, it
Yep.
does.
But here's the thing, did they make it to this point anyway?
Probably
It doesn't
not.
matter.
Yeah, they probably
that's on them.
But you know what I thought about too, though, the thumbs down. It might not necessarily be that they didn't like it so much as, no, I don't want, that's not the type of thing I want coming up. And that's the way to communicate. Like, I noticed that on my Spotify. I started a Black Sabbath radio, for
Right.
example, and they played Van Halen on it. Well, I don't mind Van Halen, but I don't want that coming up when I want to listen to Black Sabbath, so I thumb downed it.
Either way,
Doesn't
if
mean
you
I dislike
thumbs
'em.
down
You tell
and you've
Pandora.
made it to this point, tell us why.
Yeah.
We just want to know. We're nosy.
It was good
Yeah.
to me. Probably
Unless
was.
you're that kid who has the other Well That Happened page, then we get it. You
Yeah, it's like, it's okay, dude. It's okay.
Yeah, I get
can't
it.
get your own page. We get it.
You and your cousin. Yeah, thanks for the thumbs down, kid. We really appreciate that.
Cheers. I can drink legally and have sex. It feels so good. Both. I bet you can't wait to be an adult. Haley's dying. It's great.
Oh,
It's
man.
great.
So
You know why she's dying? Choking. On what?
Oh my God!
Oh, man. Hi, Haley's mom.
Oh, that's right. Hi, Haley's mom.
Oh, man. That's good. I think Joe B, thank you. You'll be on for the Wednesday show because you're going to be discussing your movie.
Oh, that's right.
Dark Was the Night.
It was the night.
And with that, well, that happened.